All right, we're okay.
We're doing it? There's
Yeah,
Dota 2?
yeah. So sorry about the
God.
delay, guys. I don't know.
Radiant team
Or I didn't even have to do anything. I didn't have to change any settings. I just have to restart the stream. So it's not me, it's technology, right?
Yeah, no, it's as I said before, it's completely my fault because I asked for a sound check before the stream.
Yeah, fuck, man.
But,
Um,
I can't believe I've done this.
that's so, yeah, I don't know, man. That's so weird how that happened. There was literally nothing else, nothing really wrong with it, guys. It just didn't want to work. I don't know.
The classic turn it off, turn it back on, away you go.
Yeah, turning it off, but yeah, restarting always works. So this is cool because we're live now, which means I can actually like interact with you guys. Have
We
you
can
tried
read
turning?
the
If you
cluster in
can,
real time.
hey, anybody who's witnessing Indy say that right now, if you could tell me where that's from, you get brownie points because that's a really good show where that's from. Indy, I'm assuming you do know where it's from, so you're not allowed to say anything.
Radiant team.
Can I?
No,
Have
you're
a
not
go?
allowed. No,
Oh, okay, alright, I'll be quiet.
you're going to talk to
Sorry.
me about the game.
What's 5-Man Dagon doing banning Ricky, dude? There are two heroes that you ban against WFFP in the first phase, and it's not Ricky.
That's it. Who am I? Got it. Who am I?
Yeah, okay, yeah. I
10
knew it was
seconds
IT crowd,
remaining.
surely.
Yeah. Nah, Post, you're wrong. The Itch crowd, never heard of it. You know what my favorite scene is in that? Where he's like fixing the chick's computer and she goes, I really like your glasses. And he says, they're not for sale. And she goes, no, you're funny. And she's like, they're still not for sale.
Dude, Richard Ayoade's
10
dry humor
seconds
is
remaining.
the best, I think. He's very, very
Who am I? I gave you a shout out
5
like a
seconds
stream or
remaining.
two ago and you didn't even respond to me because I don't think you remember who I am. So whatever, man. Screw that guy. No, I'm kidding. All right. Sorry, we'll talk about Dota. And we're live.
Yeah.
I'm just so excited that we're live. Like, maybe I want to keep it like this.
Yeah, I can't believe 5-Man Dagon is not just their first two bans on instant. Because I'm not sure if you remember, but WFFP have the player of the tournament.
That's right,
I've
who am
got,
I? I'm just messing
yeah.
with you.
They've got Schlupo, who is
What a
Meepo Lone
name!
Druid picker.
Schlupo.
Yeah, he's the Meepo Lone Druid guy, right? So
Oh, right. Yes, I remember these guys.
yeah. He's
I remember. Like, they're the two heroes that they play.
yeah, 600 games of Meepo. Next down is Lone Druid with like 400 games, and then the next hero is like 37 games. Yeah, there might be some Meepo action.
Yeah, the Meepo team. That's right.
And to be fair, it did look pretty good when they played it last week, and even in the game that they lost. So.
Yeah, I think. I mean, they obviously won the series, right?
No,
Wait,
they
no,
went 1-1.
It was a 1-1. That's why I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Why did we speak to them? But obviously, it was a 1-1.
Yeah, it was a
5
1-1.
seconds
So
remaining.
just like just about every other series, to be honest.
We're really taking our time with these bands and stuff. First pick though.
Yeah,
Let's go.
5-Man Dagon used like a full minute of their reserve time
Yeah, they're.
on the second ban.
Hmm.
So yeah, that's a little bit interesting. I'm not sure what's going on. I mean, WFFP are using Dazzle. All right.
Dazzle.
It's,
Okay.
It's kind of cool the level of like disparity that we've seen between the teams. Like you can really see the teams that like talk about their draft
Instant
before
axe switch. Yeah.
the draft.
10 seconds remaining.
If you grave
I-
a Meepo and
5
another Meepo
seconds
dies,
remaining.
what happens? So the Meepo, you die. The grave doesn't save the other. Yeah. If any
Yeah,
of the
no,
Meepo
no.
dies, you all die. They all die.
Yeah. It only stops the Meepo. that's
Otherwise,
graved
that
from
would be
falling below.
that would be crazy powerful. Save
Ah.
one, it saves them all, I guess.
Wasn't Dazzle Ags AoE grave for a period of time?
What?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Dazzle Ags was AoE grave for a period of time, or maybe it was like a 25 talent or something. I'm sure at one point he had AoE grave.
I think you're kind of gaslighting me into believing it.
10
No, alright, I'm busting out the Dota 2 wiki here. I'm sure.
Do you guys think? I don't think that's a thing. But he's kind of gaslighting me. I'm thinking like maybe it was a thing.
Radiant team pick.
No, maybe you're thinking. I know. You know his ulti. Yeah, never. You know his ulti. I know his ulti was an AOE once, like the armor buff on people, and there was an armor buff and a negative armor buff on the same spot. So like, if your allies were there, it would give them armor. If the enemies were there, it would minus their armor. Maybe you're thinking about that, killer.
10 seconds
I
remaining.
have no idea.
I think that's what we're talking about. Let's talk about this support pick that we have. Winter Wyvern. I love this hero. I think this hero isn't picked enough. Winter Wyvern is such a, I think, like, a useful hero, both for the laning stage and late game in Dota. I guess, like, maybe more close to, like mid game, she kind of, like, hits a plateau a bit. They pick the Meepo. But they're picking the Meepo into the Winter Wyvern, so they're so confident on it. But man, Wyvern, Snapfire, these are some heroes that can deal with these clones and stuff. So
yeah, I mean, well, Wyvern in particular, right?
But they do. That's right, Hiromai. They just did. So
10 seconds remaining.
yeah. No, you curse one Meepo and Meepo literally beats himself. To
curse one Meepo. Even the Splinter Blast is great against them all. You know. So
yeah.
The confidence in the Meepo pick, obviously, it's either that or the bear. Both, I mean, ironically, both not too great against the Winter Wyvern hero. So maybe this hero is the hero to beat this entire team, but we'll find out, right?
Yeah, and they pick it in the same phase in the draft that they did last week as well.
Yeah, well, they know they're gonna play it, so just go for it.
Knowing that they're gonna.
Do they play it as the win? They treat it as the win condition still, don't they? Like it's like we're all in on this player, I guess, so far. I mean, there's only been one series.
Team ban.
Yeah, but I mean, in that series, even though it got picked, like they got picked in this stage, like they still had it as their win condition. Their carry was, you know, less of a late game carry and more of a space maker type deal.
10 seconds remaining.
Haha, alright. Everyone in chat who doubted me, including you, Deluxe. Patch 7.23.
Oh, here we go.
Dazzle Ags was reworked from AoE Shallow Grave. So, thanks. I got that one. Yeah, bring that back, right? That would be busted with the Meepo, surely. That would be very, very OP.
If you just go to wiki, will it say it?
Nah, you gotta go to the Dazzle change logs on the wiki. Wait, you don't believe me that much? You're looking it up.
I'm doing it for the audience.
Oh no!
I'm doing it so everyone can witness. It was an AoE. Look, I don't know. We're just gonna believe him, guys. Let's just not. Killers go.
Yeah, look. See, no, I'm getting chat support. Everybody knows.
Yeah, fat head if we keep. Yeah. All right,
we
Void.
got the Does of Void. He looked pretty good when he played that.
Hey, you know,
last week.
I mean, Void Spirit are like a pretty confident mid hero with a nice high tempo, splash damage as well. Good against Meepo. Good against taking out the Dazzle too in the backlines if he gets that Ags. I'm thinking, if they double down on this killing Meepo thing, maybe the rest of the team of WFFP, like, they could kind of get debated into, like, dealing with one hero, but then all of a sudden, do you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
I know
kind of crazy. Exactly what you're saying. Yeah, they overcompensate for there being a Meepo pick in the game, and then, you know, suddenly there's an Ursa that you can't kill or something.
Yeah. Joke's on you guys, it's a pos 4 Meepo. With Boots of Baron.
You play Meepo Pos 5, dude. He has 5 different crowd control abilities. It's OP.
Pretty good.
The AoE as well. God damn. Think of like the 6-minute rune fight at level 4, where instead of having to bring both supports, you can just bring one, but it's 2 anyway. Sounds really good, guys.
Pudge, that might be the hero that we would. I mean, could be a pos 4 still, but. The core Pudge isn't too bad here, man. You just BKB, run at these Void and Wyvern heroes, ult them.
Yeah, no, it definitely feels pretty good against the heroes that they're showing, and
10 seconds
I think
remaining.
Pudge does really well in lane against Void Spirit as well.
5 seconds remaining.
So if they choose to put that mid, I mean, Schlupo has been going mid on Meepo, and I think in the lane.
And this is what I mean. Look, they're like, all right, you've gotten all this stuff against Meepo. And then they're making it an anti-mage game. They still need...
Faceless Void.
Okay.
It might be...
I kind of saw that coming, actually. They've got...
Aim pick might be a bit greedy.
Do you think... the Faceless pick?
Or the AM pick? The aim pick. Because, like, you're not going to have a mid-game
10
tempo
seconds
hero, right?
remaining.
Like Meepo wants to get ahead by.
Was it Meepo
you know,
mid last time?
5 seconds.
Yeah, they've played
remaining.
it mid every time on Slupo, so. But obviously they've got anti-mage now, so you're probably not playing like offlane Meepo or something crazy, so you have to expect it's Meepo mid.
Dire team
And then like
back.
Meepo wants to be farming at the same time anti-mage is farming, so if you're not
Yeah,
careful, like
they
your
actually-
3-man is going to be Dazzle plus Pudge plus 1. It doesn't feel
Yeah,
great.
it needs to be someone who does a lot, like a lot of active plays, you know. So, and it looks like
10
they're going for
seconds
a
remaining.
mid because I'm assuming this. No, actually, sorry, a
5 seconds remaining.
offlaner. Unless this Pudge is the offlane. But
Yeah, which
but
I
pairing up a
wouldn't
Pudge into a Wyvern is
Radiant
kind of
team
rough in
back.
lane because Wyvern loves
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I don't know. it
Wyvern
comes back- I
Void,
kind
they're
of-
gonna have a fun time against him.
Yeah, I kind of like the Axe for WFFP if I'm
Dire
honest.
team
Oh,
back.
never mind. I guess we're not playing Axe on WFFP.
Oh, they don't want to play it.
Yeah,
I
no,
kind of
mean,
think that might have been the hero to. I don't know. This is kind of hard.
Yeah, they have first pick as well, so they could have secured it. So it's not like they banned it so that 5 and Dagon could.
I don't think it
first or
need
something.
like you're up against a melee carry that
seconds
you
remaining.
can't really burst, and the Wyvern that's going to push out most of the strength
5
heroes. So
seconds remaining.
it kind of seems like unless this pudges the pos 3, which I don't think's that great. You need some
Was
sort
it-
of like agility.
Radiant team.
Yeah, was it
offlane.
WFFP that played Slardar in the offlane as well?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, I think it might have been.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like, I think they're gonna do some like they need to do something whack. Like, I know this is not what I meant. This is not probably it. Like a Wind Ranger offlane. Like,
10
they need something
seconds
like that.
remaining.
Like something high tempo that can just like
5 seconds.
get
remaining.
one item and go. But
I mean, I guess we're gonna see. Yeah, I'm struggling to think of offlaners that will work for them. Like both of the ones I like in this position are Mars Axe, and they're the ones that they ban. So,
I think DP's
Yeah, it's-
okay. But DP's
Yeah.
still a long cooldown, right? So like you can't really run too much with your Pudge and Dazzle with Exorcism on cooldown.
yeah, you're not necessarily
you're not really
nailed
taking
to the
towers.
cooldown, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can still like be
I
aggressive.
think
on
something
the
like
map.
Viper would have been good.
Dire
Yeah, think
team
about this Skywrath, Centaur. They play Centaur.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's kind
I'm
of
not
a
a
bit.
fan.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit. I mean, I like the hero because it's like it's a decent hero in this lineup though. No, I think
10
Yeah,
seconds
I mean, you're
remaining.
gonna have anti-mage and Meepo farming, and then you've got Pudge, Centaur, Dazzle.
5
That-
seconds.
Pudge Centaur. I mean, the lane you want to win the most is the shittest lane. I think.
Yeah, there needs to be some bonkers Pudge hooks on
Like,
the line.
Pudge Centaur-
Earth
You may
Shaker.
now
And then they
select your
shake her
heroes.
it up. I mean, cool. Is that the offlane shaker then?
Yeah, or offlane Snapfire.
I'm a little bit worried, man. This Pudge Centaur need to have a great lane, and they're up against two heroes that they kind of can't burst with Void, and Wyvern's gonna easily just push them out of this lane. So
yeah,
there's
no,
like so
I
much.
definitely agree with that.
Unless they completely misposition themselves in 5-man Dagon, I think they're totally gonna win most of these lanes.
No, I'm
Maybe
I'm not sold. The
Manta,
Centaur pick could bring
maybe
it together for me.
diffusal anti-mage. He fights early. Let's go.
Maybe. I mean, it's possible that
I don't know.
before the latest like iteration of the patch where Radiance got buffed and that sort of thing, I was actually seeing a bit of like offlane anti-mage with like Vanguard. You just go Vanguard and then obviously you have your passive
Oh.
max, so you take very low damage.
Echo Saber anti-mage. Let's go.
Yeah, that's
Fight
it was
early.
like, it was like Vanguard, Echo Saber, and then you'd build the Orchid or something like that. And yeah, it was weird. Like it was kind of cool, but I really think we're just gonna see Battle Fury anti-mage, and
I'm very worried. I'm very worried.
yeah, see WFFP just kind of fall over once the
I
lane's
liked. Let's see what sides are they on because I didn't do my thing properly. Sorry.
in.
guys.
WFFP are Radiant, and
Oh, hold on. Did I guess correctly? That's my webcam. I guessed correctly. Wow, amazing.
I mean, it's exactly like you planned, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Look, I don't know. I liked their cheeky little like, oh yeah, pick things against Meepo, and then we get an AM for that. Like, you know, that's a good hero. But then they don't really follow it up with a nice tempo offlane duo. I'm just a bit concerned about it. So adjust the QR code. Thank you. One thing that I do is, oh, don't do that. One thing I do, guys, is when I move my camera, it moves the QR code as well. I don't really know why.
30 seconds to
Because
battle.
they're in the same group when I've paired them, so it's a me problem. I might just make myself see like that. It's, well, you can't see it, but I can see it.
I told you not to have that production team I had, man. I warned you, and they obviously didn't learn.
All right, I think things are good now. Oh well. I'm learning, guys. Still, after casting that many games.
The battle
Nothing
begins.
happened level 1.
Yeah,
Nice.
we get a hook actually
Oh,
on
never
a
mind,
Snapfire.
yeah.
Nice hook there. And that'll probably be first blood unless she gets to the low ground there. Anti-mage levels his blink to get this. But Snapfire will walk away. Okay.
Yeah, the blink's not going to get the kill, but does secure the bounty at least. And
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of damage on a Snapfire too, right? She's got to go to lane with 3 tangos and 200 HP, and it is offlane Earthshaker too. He's got the
I thought
the
that would...
blade, so
yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'm very worried for this Radiant side, man. Especially this top lane. I think I mean, there is an extent where if you get a few levels and retaliate, you can be a little bit like unkillable, but I still don't think you can get close to this lane. If this Wyvern just maxes this Arctic Burn, ooh, nice hook.
we didn't touch on it at all either. But I mean, it's 10th pick Earthshaker against Meepo, so
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, you kind of think this Meepo's just not gonna have a game, right?
Yeah.
Meepo's one of those heroes where like I feel like it really needs a specific matchup to really shine. Like
Point stream. Hello, thank you for following. Hope you're having a good day or night or whatever. Uh-oh. Oh, he's got no levels in Time Walk and he gets, it looks like he got, no, he didn't even get hooked. So just a stomp and a few right clicks from the creeps, followed by that, and Nuke takes the kill on the Faceless Void.
Yeah, I mean, Pudge and Sentinel do have pretty strong right-click damage level 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess just maybe getting a bit overzealous there and running up.
Okay.
But, I mean, a great start to the lane that needs to have a good game for WFFP, so...
Thank you, Coins. I think there's someone who's meant to be watching my stream that might be co-casting with me in future things as well, so... I'm not sure if that is him. Hog, very cool. Void trying to use that Time Walk. It's just kind of... He's got to be a little bit careful with their burst, but... Ideally, this lane should be going a bit better for these two. Maybe waiting till level 3 is probably the better option.
Yeah, and they're starting to get creeps onto the tower, right?
Yeah. Oh, Dazzle getting burst down, uses that Shadow Wave and a nice stick charge. Anti-Mage now. The turnaround with the slow is actually working out for them. This Snapfire is going to go down. Good kill for the AM, and is there still slow on this Earthshaker? He might be going down as well. He certainly will. He might be able to get a stun off in time. Not quite. Double kill for Otterside.
Yeah.
Wow, very cool.
WFFP
You love that.
owning. Yeah.
I mean, we were wrong about everything.
Yeah, I mean...
No, I thought this lane would...
happens.
I didn't really touch on this lane, but this is a pretty brutal lane, I think, for these two. As soon as they want to get close to this AM, but with this Dazzle maxing Poison Touch, I don't think it's doable at all. It's going to be really difficult.
Yeah, and we haven't touched middle, but Schlooper is doing quite well in middle too. So,
Yeah, I think this is to be expected, but Void doing okay.
yeah,
We'll have a bottle
he's
soon.
got a decent advantage. But, yeah, nothing insurmountable or anything. yet.
This lane is going completely differently to what I thought. I think this Wyvern needs to just stick with his Void and just utilize this Arctic Burn spell and just max it out. And I mean,
Yeah,
obviously he's not really doing too
max,
much here.
I don't know if you max Arctic Burn, but I'm a big fan of the second level in it just for the reduced.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it only goes up 1
Radiant's
percentage.
middle tower is under attack.
But I'm not sure about getting any in heal. I mean, ideally your Void should be just time walking stuff off unless he's completely...
I was gonna Well, it feels kind of bad to cold embrace someone into a Pudge, right? Like Pudge is just gonna get the setup for the hook. So yeah, that doesn't feel great, I think, but we'll see. Puts his third point into Splinter Blast, so no second point in the Arctic Burn, but
Yeah.
I mean, as far as like Void, even though he died and gave first blood, like his lane's still going pretty well, and
Yeah.
Wyvern's got a pull off, keeping the creeps under the tower for him. So
Yeah.
you know, even though he died, the lane's
But
definitely.
I do love. Oh yeah, late game it will be completely different. I think this Centaur going this double ring of protection has just made it so even though it's magical damage on time lock, like the original hits that Void gives off to this dude is not doing anything. He's already got a ring of health. I think this first blood really kind of decided the lane. Oh, Dazzle gets one heal off. He will go down. He's got a slow only on the Earthshaker that's going to time out. As now, other side, just trading blows a little bit. He's got to be careful the cookie in 6 seconds, but he'll be alright. Blink away.
Yeah, I think you.
So this is that. Look at this burn here. Oh, meanwhile, Void got this burn. I mean, he's the health ring, the other rings, and he half HP's him. So
Dire's middle tower is
he
under
needs to just
attack.
keep that up. But it looks like Meepo got a solo kill.
Yeah,
Maybe.
very solo kill Void middle. So too much burst with the poof.
Yeah.
And Pudge not having a lot of mana in this lane, I think, is not
Yeah.
allowing Nuke to play as aggressively as he wants. Like, you like to see mana regen buried out, and he's got the Soul Ring on the way out, I guess. But
Oh,
and you're not gonna
Cookie
have-
doesn't quite connect on the stun there. Other side, Dazzle only level 1 in the shallow wave. Got 2 levels in the poison though. Won't have to use it on unless he does. Other side's in a lot of trouble here. He's going to get right click down, and now Raptor was getting hit by the creeps. He's got to be careful. Turns it around.
Might have this kill.
Snapfire. Yeah, he's melting.
Yeah,
Is he
didn't
going to
commit
tick
for it.
down? Not quite.
No.
Radiant
Need
30
one more
HP.
hit,
are
Dazzle.
fortified.
Yeah.
But, I mean,
One more
you'd
hit.
rather. Honestly, you'd rather die here.
Yeah. No, you gotta walk all the way back to base with
Yeah.
no boots. That feels bad. That feels very, very, very bad.
6-minute runes. It was just an illusion. Meepo's just going to send them bottom to cause a bit of annoyance. He might try to body. He might try to body block. I want to see this. He's going to try to body block. Oh, he poofs to them. Cool.
And this is a kill.
Yeah.
Got another net. And
Angus.
there it is.
Crowd control a little bit, but not enough crowd control. Hold off the level 7 Meepo.
Shaker has no TP and he's level 4, so
Oh wow, yeah.
Snapfire has done the Walk of Shame to the base, but Earthshaker's got to do the Walk of
Yeah.
Shame all the way back out, and that's...
Let's have a
Yeah,
look at
this
the net
lane's-
worth. This laning stage is kind of going in the opposite of what I thought. Oh, Void in a bit of trouble. Throws out the level 1 remnant there. And he will just get out of that one.
I mean, the problem with Meepo is that he's happy to do this. Like, every time there's a Earthbind off cooldown, like, and here we go again.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah, he's slightly short of mana
Oh,
on,
that was, yeah, if he had more mana on Meepo.
on the clone, yeah, but, you know, again, you're perfectly happy just to do this every time.
Yeah.
That it's off cooldown, and Void can't
mean-
really respond. Like, you need to dissimulate before the net hits you, and if you're in melee range trying to hit creeps, you just don't have the like cast time to do that.
If you think about it, he's not using that much mana and he's forcing Void to just burst through a few spells to try to like disencourage this aggression from him.
Yeah, and one level in Ransack is just enough to sustain him through all the Void damage.
His tower is so low. I don't know, maybe my knowledge is not there, but I really thought this lane would go differently. Still only 1 level in the Arctic Burn. And now...
Yeah, no, I think you definitely put more than 1 level in Arctic Burn.
Void's getting
because
dove under. He can't fight him. Gotta be careful, sir.
this tower might just die.
Yeah, it's gonna go down
still.
at like 9 minutes. Watching bottom as Dazzle gets bursted down. Tengus, he's using the... he's unable to get any spells off because of the mana burn. Anti-Mage doesn't quite have his ult yet, so no real threat to the Earthshake. He can walk it off.
Yeah. That's an unfortunate thing about AM is that
Dyer's top tower
they got them.
has
I
been
thought
denied.
nice.
once your opponent runs out of mana, you don't really do any damage. All your damage is burning their mana.
I mean, ES, he has a pretty okay mana pool, but if he's sitting low like this, and he's not going mana boots, I'm assuming. Yeah,
Nice.
AM's just gonna keep tapping it down, and he's getting mangoed up by his support.
Yeah, well, I mean, Earthchecker's chugged. I've seen him chug like 3 or 4 mangoes himself as well, and you can kind of see on the net worth graph like how low he is, and that's just because he's trying to spend all his money on consumables to stay in the lane.
I want to see this. I mean, Faceless Void doesn't have mask or any components to the Maelstrom yet, but I want to see this ulti get utilized. Maybe when Snap's level 6, she can rotate top with that smoke and just use that with the Void ult. That's an easy kill.
Yeah. And Snap is leeching a lot of EXP from this lane. Like with Shaker missing a couple waves, walking back. Snap's
gonna get 6 before him.
6. Yeah.
They've rotated the Wyvern here. So Cookie just wrapped around on this Dazzle, sorry, and you gotta be kind of careful as this AM just melts down this Snapfire with not much mana to his name. He just easily bursts there. Turning around a little bit, Pudge comes in with a rotation. Nice hook onto the Earthshaker. Earthshaker responds with a few stuns here and there, getting healed up. Probably going to be the end of his life, however, though, with nothing else in the tank. And Wyvern running too far forward and throws his life away as well. Not sure if he could have helped his friend there. It's a triple kill for the anti-mage.
Is under attack.
This anti-mage is 6-1, and we're at 10 minutes, guys. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, on the counterpart, you've got a Centaur with a
Dyer's
Vanguard.
bottom tower is
Getting
under
close to
Oh, yeah.
pressuring your tier 2. Can they combine these combos together? Is it enough?
I don't think you kill Centaur if he has Stampede off cooldown. The craziest thing in this game is Anti-Mage is 6-1 and he's not even top of the network.
Boys for a Pudge level 6. He's going to hold him there. Wyvern, no ulti left on him, so all he can do is just throw a few spells there. Nice rotation from the Snapfire from a distance, actually. Comes in, gets a return kill. Okay, levels the ulti now and hits the wrong target with this Splinter Blast, so I think
Yeah, that's not how you want to use it.
No.
Well, I don't think you get that kill
Meepo's
anyway.
gonna... Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit ambitious, but yeah.
This is kind of falling a bit apart for Dyer.
Yeah, I mean, Earthshaker
Dagon.
can't do anything in lane against Anti-Mage. Like, he comes up and he's just gonna get right-clicked out of lane.
Yeah.
Anti-Mage has, like, a full Vanguard, he has his treads, and, actually, with the Snapfire, AM has no blink, he's dead.
AM, can you tell he had a 1 charge for Magic Stick for 10 there? I guess he was stunned.
Yeah, stunned.
Dazzle's like, I'm here, I'm here.
Yeah, the Snapfire cookie connected after blink, so I'm not sure he would have lived even if he did get his wand off, so...
So we got a 4k net worth lead already. This is it's a little bit of a shin smack, I'd say. That's my new saying.
Yeah.
Shin smack.
Shin smack.
Yeah.
Okay.
You get hit in the shins. Sucks.
It really hurts. Meepo has Atos now. He's using it
Oh
mid.
no. You got 2 levels in your counterpart there. You got to be careful with it. Very ambitious to try to stay with him there. Pudge. Oh. Ulti from the Centaur. Nice rotation from him. Gets stun on 1. Earthshaker trying to get some mana, but it just keeps getting burnt. He's trying to get an Echo Slam off. It works, but with no creeps around, he doesn't do much damage at all, and he goes down. First to go down in this engagement, and now Wyvern, no mana to her name. She'll go down. Void coming in to try to assist in any way he can. Bit of burst damage, but not quite enough burst damage as the rest of Radiant dogpiling on him, and he's going to go down. It's a disaster for Dyer right now, as they all come in and they all die.
is under attack.
But don't worry, we have Void. He's farming. It's okay.
I don't... If you go 4 for 1, I don't think it is okay. I can't believe
It's
that...
not okay.
Has
It's
fallen.
rough, man.
Yeah.
Like,
There's just such a lead coming out of the lanes for WFFP.
Yeah.
They are so far ahead. Like, every lane is like 2,000 gold ahead of their
Dyer's
counterpart. Like, it's
bottom tower is under
crazy.
attack.
I completely didn't expect this top lane to go so well, and the Centaur's just been bullying the Void. I mean, he came down here for a rotation, which ended up in 4 kills, so that's completely fine. They'll probably gather up together and get this mid tower now. Every lane's been won
Dyer's
by
middle
Radiant.
tower is under
So
attack.
if you're
Yeah.
Dyer right now, you got to utilize your ultis and stuff. You got some timings on some spells. Like, that's the one thing that they've got on in their arsenal there. They've got these big ultis that can turn the fight around. Not if you get Pudge ultied, however. As none of his friends can really connect to stop this stun, but okay, good. Good ulti from the Wyvern, hitting the right target as the Dazzle goes down first. Earthshaker hitting onto the Meepo. These are the ultis I was talking about. So Meepo go down, Pudge goes down, and that's 3 kills there. Centaur, a little bit more tanky, so he will pop his ulti to get away. But that's exactly what I meant. Those spells is what's going to creep them back into this game. But it's all about now, like, what can they grab out of this? Because there's going to be, as soon as these heroes are up on Radiant, they're going to, like, you know, probably run at this tower and win most of the fights again.
Yeah, and I don't want to be overly critical of Void here, but there's a lane that nobody's been in for, like, the last 2 minutes. He needs to be in that lane to push into everything down mid lane.
Oh, this Wyvern doesn't quite see it in time, and okay, the first net misses, second net connects onto the Snapfire. Snapfire forgets who the enemy is and shoots at Wyvern. Oh dear, he's still dead. No.
He gets away with it. I guess they have nothing left. They did just die getting a bit too bold on the tier 1 tower, so maybe trying to be a little bit less brave there. And it's tough for Dire, right? They have such great vision when Meepo is farming at the moment, but they're just not able to, you know, get away from their mid tier 1. They're trying to defend it, but
I think they can creep back in. I reckon the ultis are gonna do it.
Yeah, I mean, we saw just
them.
No, we just saw how fragile Meepo was there. And Void.
Yeah. Oh no! Dazzle's gonna kill him. Quick toggle.
No,
he's fine.
He gets away. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Jesus! Well, that just reveals a ward there, right?
Yeah,
you can't see that. From
I'm not sure. Dazzle could have just waited for someone to come over, right? Like,
here comes the Meepos on this Void Spirit again. He's unable to get anything off. Maybe he should have gone Yule Scepter as first item, but they're going to try to retaliate with a Meepo kill. Echo Slam committed as well. They got to hit the same target. Wyvern ulti. It's all a little bit messy, and a nice Pudge hook to kind of save his teammate. He'll give him a love tap here or there, but they walk away fine with it.
Great Meepo splitting by Flupo there to get him out. Yeah, just not enough creeps around the Meepo for the.
Chronosphere used bottom, and Bash's work. He stuck around. What are we watching? What is this game? He stuck around on AM.
It's all out aggression, and
I mean that was a lucky 3 Bashes there.
I think you mean calculated. Okay.
Yeah, it was all part of the plan. It's not like he was like 400 HP after.
No, he saved them for the end of the chrono.
Dazzle getting taken out. Meanwhile, Snapfire's getting taken out. Meanwhile, Earthshaker's getting taken out. This fight's happening all over the map. A little Benny Hill chase happening here. Can you cookie to get up the high ground, sir? Not if you run in a straight line. And yes.
Shaker is still on the run.
Yep, in a bit of trouble as well. He's going to run into the open arms of the Pudge. He's going to make him work for it.
I mean, he made them work for it. That was like a 40-second chase there. I mean, space for Void Spirit bottom, you know?
Yeah.
And now the Diamond T1 definitely goes down here. But I mean, Void Spirit traded the bottom T1 for it, and you know the space of being on that in that area of the map. So you're pretty happy with that, I think, if you're Dire.
I think like you're happy with how many towers you have, but do you think you should have more with this lead? It is only 3k right now.
Yeah, and I suppose it comes back to what we're saying in the draft, right? Like Meepo's farming some camps, AM's farming some camps. Like they've only really got 3 heroes to show on the map.
I mean, it's awesome because they can afford to. We were worried about their farm, but like if you win every lane by that landslide, you totally can. The Dire are completely scared. I mean, you got no chrono for now.
The game state's changed a lot over the last couple minutes though, right? Like it's no longer 3 Radiant heroes on the top of the network. Void's crawling up there. They made good use of their abilities. Earthshaker Ag's online mid.
They got it. Oh yeah. Oh, Centaur with the nice rotation there. Well, the Wyvern doesn't have enough mana for an ulti, so she's just going to start right-clicking away. And these Dire heroes going to run away now as Pudge is dodging the lava. ES comes in with a quick 1-2. Left, right, good night. Good one slap.
Slam. And welcome to the jam.
Yeah. which is a good engagement for them. They come out on top with that, and in a few moments' time, most of their ultis will be off cooldown again, except for the snap.
Yeah, except for the kisses, which is just used for that kill. But you don't mind, right? Like Pudge has been the one running around setting up a lot of these things, so taking him off the map frees up some space for all your heroes. So you're happy to commit abilities.
Void Spirit. This is actually going to be such a big timing when he gets his Ags. He'll be able to actually jump in there more aggressively. But here we go, Radiant jumping in, and the Void forced to use his ulti defensively. Wyvern thinking about opening up an ulti here. Does land. Can the ES get the... Oh, the Dazzle Grave. Saving one of them. They're all quite low as, okay, Void Spirit comes in to burst them down. Vantimage goes down as well. And now it's all dire. Dazzle goes down. Trying to hook his teammate, hooks a mid-air shaker instead. He will try to eat him up, and it's all looking dire right now as... Like I said, they're utilizing their ultis.
Every ability used. Great job by Void to get that chrono off, and yeah, really good positioning by Wyvern to be in the right spot to capitalize on the grouped up Meepo after the chrono, and after the Winter's Curse, then there's an Echo Slam, and at that point you're already dead. You know, excellent stun layering by Earthshaker to just make sure that Meepo couldn't move at all, and he dies in place after standing still for like 15 seconds, right? Got 3 different ulti CCs thrown on him, and it's enough.
This
I think they really show once they kill the Meepo, if they take him out the fight, then there's not a huge amount left in the tank for WFFP.
I don't necessarily, like, credit to where credit's due. Dire are playing with their ultis really well. I will just say though, I think this is a bit of negligence from Radiant and not respecting the ultis from the enemy heroes after winning their laning stage so well. I think they need to respect it and kind of spread out a bit more and like cause a bit more disruption amongst the enemy team. They've just been kind of going for a hero, and I mean, this is 2 times now this has happened.
There's a smoke up with the Void Spirit.
Yeah, they will smoke it up. Do we have any ultis still? Wyvern ulti off cooldown already. Yes, 50 seconds still on his. They'll find the Meepo. This is the best target to find as well. Dazzle as well, unable to help his buddy because the Earthshake is holding him. He has to grave himself. And now the curse. This is beautiful play by Dire. Can they kill him in time? They certainly can, surely. He will go down. The offlaner Centaur attempting to come and help. A bit more tankier, but with 4 heroes on him, he'll surely go down as well.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, I want him to wait here. I hope he waits. Thinking about it. No, he'll come farm.
Radiant are scanning.
Just really good rotation, right? They know that they're strong with the Void Spirit Ags. Void Spirit can suddenly survive against Meepo by silencing all of the clones.
Oh, watch out! Here he comes! Slam dunk! Oh no, he got off! Watch out! Remnant there, Dazzle nearby, ready to help, but the here we go, Void Spirit with the new freshly made Ags makes short work of him. Pudge getting danced around as well, and that's a good point made in the chat by who made it? Oh, my chat's why is my chat blank? Damn it.
Yeah,
I need to refresh. Who did?
Yeah, Astro.
Yeah, I think it was Astro. I'll refresh my chat in a second.
I hope I said that right, but yeah. No, I mean it is what it is, right? When you have a Meepo on the other team as Earthshaker, there's always going to be a good Echo, right? Like it's Meepo can't not use food, so
I love this.
I mean, they have all their abilities again.
I love this aggression here. You know what's really cool? Like, yeah, they do have all their abilities now, but like even after using 1 or 2, they will still just have enough in the tank to get some other, like, to utilize the other ones as well. Okay, so it gets broken. Yeah, I think that's fine, but they'll find the AM. AM sticking around for a little bit too long. The Centaur ulti used as well.
Yeah, I don't think you can do that as AM there. Like Centaur popped the smoke and blinked out and lived to tell the tale, and and after we know that they're smoked and still get caught, that's a bit rough. But they're gonna go on Meepo top here, I think.
Yeah, they certainly will, as the Charm he's gonna try to get away, but he gets stunned. And now the Echo Slam is there. The Void Spirit Silence as well is gonna be there. They're gonna use their spells perfectly and probably stop him from Echo Slam, why not? Just confirm the kill. What do you think, like, who on Radiant needs to be the person to kind of discombobulate these spells? Because they're just getting them all off. Do you need, like, Centaur's got Blink now. Is he the one that he's meant to make those plays, or?
Yeah, it's tough. I think the best way to do it is just to split the map up a bit, and they're trying, but you have to be more careful with the heroes that you lose, right? Like, you need AM to be pushing one lane, Meepo to be pushing a different lane, and Centaur to be pushing another one, so that they can't afford to bring all 5 heroes. Because at the moment, every time they make a move, they're bringing all 5 heroes, and they're bringing them into 2 or 3 heroes from WFFP. And
do you know what I think like might be one of the problems? I reckon if you think about it, so AM, good start, yeah. Meepo, good start also. However, those 2 heroes, from my perspective, have been the ones to try to start something. Like these cores have been trying to start something against Dire, which we've already highlighted. The ultis of Dire just completely destroy them. So I think it's more on this. I think it needs to be this Centaur stomp into hook combo, right?
Yeah, well, I'm not sure as the Radiant here, you want to look for team fights, right? You want to split up the map and look for.
I'm talking about just
individual
pickoffs in
heroes.
general, anything here.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's just hard, man. I don't know.
Yeah, and so much of like how this game needs to play out for the Radiant is going to be about moving around the map creatively and, you know, finding the favorable number 5. Like Anti-Mage, you know, can't do what he's doing right now.
Anti-Mage.
Just wander into the enemy team.
Anti-Mage, uh-oh. Ult, and here come Radiant, gonna try to help his buddy out. Ulti committed as well from the Centaur, buying a bit of time. Anti-Mage still getting controlled. Silence, he's getting right-click down. It's gonna, okay, the Grave's there, so this is looking alright for Radiant as they take out the Winter Wyvern. Anti-Mage does make it away. Nice Grave from the Dazzle, saving him there. But here comes Meepo as well. ES, jumping, hopping away. There is a chrono, you're right. They gotta be careful, not get too overzealous here. Dazzle in the front. What?
Yeah,
screw that creep, right? Yeah.
No,
meanwhile,
it was
Dazzle's like, Dazzle still wants to fight. Gets the Grave off on himself. Pudge, nice hook on the ES, but I think this ES might be safe from the Snapfire. And Dazzle goes down. This is such a goofy game. And now Pudge is in trouble. Why was Dazzle there? Everyone left. Oh dear.
Yeah, maybe just trying to D-ward. Like you can see that they're putting a lot of sentries in that area, so probably just trying to D-ward and getting caught out. And maybe you don't expect them to leave that area and then come back.
This is Dota. This is Dota.
Yeah, no, it's a bit crazy, but I mean, You're dead right about Centaur needing to do something here. I think he's lost so much confidence that since the lane ended, where's he been? Like,
I hope he doesn't go hard here because they've just been ignoring him. Like, he needs something to assist in like getting up in their face or some sort of dispel or something. I don't know if Heart's the choice.
Yeah, no, I would definitely be going for a Lotus this game, I think. Even if it's just for yourself, Lotus doesn't really feel great either because they're just gonna target Meepo. But
I mean,
like the only really good Lotus thing is like Lotusing the silence from Void, so you can stampede maybe. Yeah, it doesn't feel great.
I mean, yeah, it is kind of. I'm not sure what you'd purchase here, but
and 4 of Dire smoked in this area. You know, waiting for something to happen on ES, and as I say that, everyone just unsmokes hitting creep cam, so never mind.
Yeah. This Wyvern, Aether Lens, you know, this is a pretty long winter's curse.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Yeah, huge cast range, and
Breeze
I mean,
finished up as well on Snap.
It's so insane the abilities that Dire have. Like any good ability from any one of their 3 teamfight heroes. Like if you get a good chrono, then that leads into a good echo or a good curse, and if you get a good curse, then it leads into a good chrono. You know what I mean? So like as long as one of them can find something, then all the heroes are going to be.
That's right. Yeah. That's what's crazy about it. At least one of these spells has to land on something, and it appears to be pretty good. I mean, it was spotted out before that it is melee cores you're up against, 4 of them. So, I mean, sure, the laning stage didn't go so great, but now this game is completely in 5-man Dagon's side or advantage.
They ran out of steam in the mid game, right? Like all the tier 1 towers died, and then like that's where you would typically see a more experienced team flourish a bit with, you know, putting a couple heroes top to pressure the top tier 2, and
they're gonna see the Centaur block him off here. Starting to follow up. Dazzle jumping in to try to assist his buddy, but he gets silenced by the Void Spirit connecting to him, and that's... Centaur does manage to hop away from that. BKB committed from Void, and Dazzle will limp away.
Yeah, they get out, but it feels like Dire are in complete control of the game, not just in terms of like their heroes and their abilities, but the sheer amount of confidence they have and where they're playing and how Radiant are reacting to them. You can feel.
Oh, Centaur, please. Oh, no. Hook, okay, but he just jumps away, and that's a dead Centaur. Do you think Centaur? What do you build on this hero now? Eh, like. Uh-oh, AM? He manages to get away. Do you just get like a Wraith Pact or something at this stage? Like, I don't really know.
No, Wraith Pact doesn't feel good because there's so much like spell damage as well, right? It's just, yeah, it's so tough to think what you buy. Like I thought maybe Blade Mail, but like that.
No one's hitting him anyway. Okay, Chrono committed, BKB as well. This Meepo has almost got a heart though, so he's got a lot of stats to him. Oh, it does hit the wrong Meepo, so it probably won't kill him, but we'll give them time to back off. That's alright.
Look, Rono and Curse down, this is smoke time.
Yeah, this is smoke time. I mean,
you need to make something happen like in the next 60 seconds.
Yeah, I think Radiant need to do something, but...
Like I think the Aegis is even expired already,
yeah,
right?
They're probably not expecting Dire to still want to fight now, and Dazzle gets completely belted by that totem.
Yeah.
And
I think it goes back to what I was saying about the confidence, right? They just don't have the confidence to make the play that they need to do. And you feel the shift where they're now playing not to lose the game rather than playing to win the game, you know what I mean? It's yeah. It feels rough. Like right now, the only hero that's showing on the map for Radiant is their position 4 Pudge pushing the mid wave, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen too much happening from him either. It's just really hard for him to get his game online too. These hooks. He's going Ags. But I don't know if I like it because like Ags is great on Pudge, but he's just going to be another Centaur to ignore, right?
Yeah,
I think this game you got to utilize your meat hook and get maybe Cast Range or a Blink Dagger or just something else.
I think the Shard has crazy value this game.
Of course, yeah, Shard as well.
Especially like with a Meepo, if you like dismember the lowest health Meepo and you know they're all focusing one Meepo. And
yeah,
suddenly
that's
every Meepo
correct.
they can see is full health. Like,
yeah, I think it should have been Blink Shard for sure, and he could be another saving grace, but.
It's hard to get that off into Curse and Slam, but I think you have to try.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Alright, well at least they managed to trade their Pudge's life for a tier 2. Like this is better. They get something out of Pudge dying.
We do have agrees on the Snapfire. No one on Radiant. I'm thinking, yeah, maybe Centaur just builds a Shivas or something. Yeah. It's fine, bit of crowd control, but
I mean, this is where you need to make some plays, right? Dazzle's dying under the tier 5, but you can see Wyvern's farming the top wave, right? So you know Wyvern is not coming to this fight, so you need to fight. Instead they just blink stomp and stampede away. Like you have to take this fight now because it's the best one you're gonna get. You can see Wyvern's not on the map. She's gonna have a 7-second TP to the shrine.
It's free farm for her as well. She's got 1,000 gold, man. Got a Glimmer Cape. I wouldn't be surprised if she has a Blink Dagger by the time they hit high ground.
Yeah, no, well, and it's just the Dire have so much more control over the map, right?
Yeah.
For the last however long, Radiant have had control over, you know, their triangle area, which is enough for them to keep one hero farming. But you can see Meepo's just not got anything for the last 10 minutes of the game. So
sharing. Okay, what's he built? He's building a heart. Curse committed to the Meepo, but the Meepo quite healthy and Wyvern biting off more than she can chew for sure.
So I'm pretty sure as Meepo, if you hit yourself in the curse, you do get the health steal off yourself.
I think you're right.
That's quite a funny interaction. So.
Centaur. Oh god, I think he's in trouble here. Blink away.
Great.
Yep, he'll be right. But he just got a Reaver and he's getting completely dismantled by these two Granted,
Yeah,
it is the
it's-
POS 3, but I mean, he doesn't have too much damage. It's more just hitting him with a totem.
Meepo's
Oh,
getting
okay. Pudge, can you get a nice hook here? He does get the really beautiful hook, but I'm not sure if it's going to save the Meepo in time. It doesn't. And now he's in a bit of trouble as all the ultis are being committed. Snapfire as well, using a lot. Dazzle clicking as much as he can, healing up. Nice. Ulti from the Centaur as well. They're just staying alive on anti-mage, but the other two are probably going to
Radiant's top
be a
tower
bit of
has
collateral
fallen.
damage there. Void Spirit still just walks
Yeah,
away.
Void Spirit's super low, but that's where the Dismember Shard upgrade would have been huge, right?
Yeah, he's getting
If
axed.
the Dismember Shard was on the Meepo there, the rest of the Meepos were pretty much full health in the Chrono, so if
Sure,
the low health Meepo gets dismembered,
Yeah.
you're actually having a great fight there, but
I don't know why we. I mean,
Radiant's top
BKBs
tower
are
is
fine,
under
but
attack.
most of these ultis from. Most of the important ultis from Dire, at least two of them, pierce it anyway.
you talk about the anti-mage?
I'm talking. Pudge is queued up too.
Oh, Pudge has got BKB as well.
I guess it's I guess you BKB and ulti the Winter Wyvern. There's there's no way of them stopping you unless they commit a chrono for it.
Yeah.
But I really. I wish he had Blink Dagger
Radiant's
instead.
top tower is under attack.
They might just feel the Silencer and Void
Well,
is
they
too much for them.
I think they saw this. Yeah, they did see it.
Dire are scanning.
Hopefully this time after seeing the smoke they won't die to it, but again you can see there are 4 heroes from the Radiant standing by
They're
their
under
tier
a
3.
ward there. They know they're there, Pudge. So this is his Ags now. It's... Yeah, I mean... It's doing a little bit, but not quite enough. There's now BKB from the Void Spirit jumping onto this Dazzle. Dazzle unable to get anything off. Okay, Curse on the Dazzle. Just holds him there a bit, so that's 2 heroes dead.
Centaur walks over and slaps him.
Yeah.
Just once. Oh no, poor Dazzle. But
A good push from
just,
the other...
just no answer, and once again, every single hero from Radiant is just standing on their high ground in their base, and that feels awful. You know, you'd like to
Radiant's
see
top tower
that
is
fight
under
taking
attack.
place. AM knows it's already over, so you'd like to see him blinking towards bottom to get that
Radiant's
wave in,
top
right?
tower has
You'd like to see him blinking towards top to get that wave out. It's
Got
yeah.
some crits on the...
yeah, Void Spirit has a day loss. Yeah.
This
was,
Wyvern's farm, he's almost got 3k gold. How great do you feel as a POS... Is he POS 5 this game? Yeah, as a POS 5
Yeah.
with a Glimmer Cape, Aether Lens, and 3,000 gold.
Yeah, I mean, he's gonna need to drop his tangos here because he's run out of items. So.
Yeah. Shard. Who do you give Shard to this? Void, surely.
Shaker with the DD
Oh.
on, looking towards
Pudge?
Pudge.
Yeah, I don't think this Ags is really doing too much. He hasn't turned on his rot, so... Okay, nice follow-up stun there. Snapfire throws her ulti out as well, but they got to run now. They really got to get out. As this curse is pretty long.
But I mean, that was a 1,000
Huge.
gold kill onto Earthshaker.
Oh, wow,
so,
really?
yeah, it doesn't matter what you throw at it, you're always gonna be happy with that. You use every cooldown for a 1,000 gold kill, you're more than happy with it. But
Radiant's top tower
I mean, this is
under attack.
better from anti-mage, right? Like
Shire's
the top tier
bottom
2's getting
tower is
taken, they
under
know that they can't defend it, so just put your anti-mage bottom and trade out the towers. So
Oh, Centaur.
yeah, Centaur, you don't want to be here. You need
This
to be on the high
Wyvern's going to
ground.
get Ags, by the way.
Dire's bottom tower
I reckon.
Radiant's top tower
She's got the
has
Silent Sword, the Mindbreaker.
I mean, it's pretty good. Like, it's very good against Pudge and Centaur, both high health
yeah.
strength heroes. Like, deals a lot of damage. Meepo has
Even
a lot of
Meepo,
stats, so
Meepo's
yeah,
got a
he
heart
ends up with
too.
a lot of health. Yeah,
Radiant's top tower
but I
is
mean,
under attack.
that's the last like minute or two has been okay for Radiant, alright? That's what you want to see. They know they can't defend the tower, so if they make moves elsewhere in the map, and that's
Yeah.
better. We haven't seen that from them for quite some time, so yeah. Now they're finding creep waves on Meepo and AM's hitting some camps, so you feel better about this. And the AM Abyssal might change quite a bit once he gets it online. You know,
Yeah,
if he can find one of the
Yeah.
Wyvern or the Shaker, there's going to be a lot less combo in the tank.
I was a bit curious
both
as to...
those heroes,
He finished off his Vanguard first.
he's had the Vanguard since the lane. He purchased the Vanguard
Oh, he must have
right at the start of the game.
dismantled it? No, I thought he... I don't know, I might be wrong.
Yeah, maybe he dismantled it for Battlefield. I didn't check. That is I think how most people go about it, right?
Yeah.
But,
Pick it up, Mortimer.
yeah, now some ping coming out top. Looks like there's
Oh,
going to be a
he
move made
sees a
top.
Meepo here. He thought he sniffed him out a little bit.
Gonna poof away and Pudge is thieving out as well.
Yeah.
But again, right? You see that move, and Meepo himself has to run to the bottom lane. So there's no one bottom farming right now. Anti-Mage is hitting 2 camps, and the rest of the team is together. So you're not getting anything out of forcing them on top there. They've done part 1 of the map movement, which is force the other team to respond to them. But once you do that, you then don't want to be channeling 4 heroes on a shrine. you really really want to find something.
We're gonna hit the crit shaker soon.
Yeah, well, we've already got the crit void, so it's gonna be a bit. And he has
Not much
skilled
pressure.
completely for the 1-hit crit as well.
I think Radiant do have the capacity to. I mean, with this Wyvern, okay, Wyvern's got an Octarine core, so I mean, still only 2,000 HP to this hero, so it can totally get bursted down if they find him. I think Wyvern is the one to kill first. His ultis have been amazing this game, so if AM can get on top of him.
Yeah, and AIM has BKB, right? So the only thing they have to stop him from killing
Is the Cronus, but he's going on the Void. These aren't the heroes to go on though. So he's BKB'd and gone onto the cause, and now he's going to completely regret doing so as he gets solo chronoed and he goes down. Meanwhile, okay, they do find the Wyvern, but she does get her ulti off. She's going to walk away from this, and now the Wyvern ulti not quite killing the Meepo, but now's the Echo Slam. That might do it. Nice grave, but it doesn't save all of them as they all go down. Snapfire Lava as well. Have a few buybacks. Meepo brought back. I think AM did as well. Stomp from the Centaur, trying to help out. AM comes back to his own death. Nice route onto 3. They're a little bit deep now. Not many objectives have been taken, so... Okay, Void goes down once. No Stomp. Does have a Poison Touch, though. As he might... Oh, never mind. He gets punched and he goes down. And now this is looking all... Oh, this Meepo. Have a bit of control for him. It's him against the world now, so... Okay, Meepo. Centaur.
That's a dieback on both Schlupo and Otter side on the AM.
Yeah, they did go deep, but I mean, it worked out, so... And that's
Yeah,
a dieback on 2 of their
have-
cores. They're going to end the game.
Yeah, you're only going to have Pudge Dazzle respawn. This is it's a good call from 5-man Dagon to just end the game here, I think. Even with this glyph, they're still looking at 60 seconds with no cores alive, so I'm not sure you're overly worried. Although that said, Tanker's is taking a lot of damage to the building, so...
Pudge.
And he actually went silver and not the Daedalus.
They could actually be in a bit of trouble here. Oh, he gets stunned as he goes to do it.
Yeah, you need...
Dodges the
Fountain
hook. Actually, they got to be careful here. I mean, they've got 8 seconds. Or...
No, this...
Yeah, okay, yeah, they're gonna get this. Pudge holds in, or jumps in, sorry, with his rot, but they just kind of ignore him. And he can't, it's not gonna ulti that, I mean, and that's game 1.
Yeah. Yeah, that was unfortunate. Poor Dazzle, man. Just finishes the game by getting slapped around twice. Yeah, really good lanes by Woolworths, Fresh Food people, but unfortunately just fell apart for them. And I think it comes back to having anti-mage Meepo as 2 cores. You only have the Centaur to make plays, right? It feels bad. Normally you would see either the mid laner or the safe laner be able to move with the team and participate in the fights post laning stage. All credit to them though, they had an incredible laning stage.
Yeah, they did actually have a pretty damn good laning stage. I think, yeah, I don't know, I don't know what happened. It just kind of fell apart for them. I mean, I think at the end of the day, they didn't... Like, the ultis of the 5-man Dagon squad just completely outdo these 4 melee core heroes. So, and they couldn't quite pick apart and split them up. So, yeah, well, props to 5-man for holding on.
It comes down to, it doesn't really matter how good you are at Meepo. If you're picking Meepo second in your draft, they have so many picks to respond to it. They respond to it with the Wyvern, with the Void, and the Earthshaker, your Meepo is never going to have a game. Like at any point in the game, they can just press all their buttons on Meepo and he will die. So yeah, it's just tough, right? Because even like where they pick it in the draft, you would see them like ban away heroes to protect the Meepo, but I don't even really think they banned heroes that were that particularly troublesome for the Meepo.
Yeah.
I
I'm
mean,
gonna have a
good,
5-minute break.
yeah, good game by 5-man Dagon to use their abilities correctly and not lose their cool after arguably getting destroyed in the lanes and recognizing that they have the abilities and the heroes to make the game theirs.
Yeah, I think we'll have a bit of a break. I had in my head that this one series was going to be like these players play one game and then they play another day, but that's a completely different series, right? That's not this one. I remember seeing that. I remember seeing that.
I'll take your word for it because I know nothing about that. So
okay.
Yeah, that's yeah, I'll take your word for that one.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is the case. I will just do manual. Starting team will choose in a second. Hobby is up. Different game? Yeah, I don't know why I'm thinking like maybe.
Yeah, well, no, Tim's giving you the shout out that it's a different game. So,
right.
Is that one happening tomorrow night? Because I know there was a super late game tomorrow night. I looked at it and I was like, who is playing Dota at this time of night?
There is?
Yeah, I think
Friday night, baby.
I think it was like 10 p.m. my time or something, and I was like, good lord, that is too late to play 2 games of Dota. Yeah, 10 p.m. tomorrow. Maybe it's that game.
All right. Please hold. Okay, hopefully they join again soon, but yeah, we'll be right back. I'm already ready for bed now. Yeah, we'll be right back. So we're just gonna update this a little bit. With I'm Dagon taking that win. We love that. Let me just get some music up. I'm a bit scared because nobody